Hello, I'm Marla Smith with Horse Lover Magazine, and for this video, our trainer Dave is going to show us how to take our horse through a gate. He's going to demonstrate taking the horse into the pasture and bringing the horse out of the pasture on a real life gate. Dave, walk us through taking our horses in and out of the gate.
Okay, there are a lot of concerns that you should keep in mind when working a horse around a gate. First of all, there's some gates that you cannot open and close from horseback. Those that have a latch that are difficult to manipulate, if it's in a position where you can't reach it without being completely off balance in the saddle, those, and gates that hang, that don't swing freely, or gates that swing too much, those are things that you should keep in mind whenever you attempt to open or close a gate from horseback. We need to approach this gradually. You need to do it in a situation where there are no distractions. You don't need to be having other riders around initially, and you need to give the horse the opportunity to do it at his speed because there are some aspects of it that can be dangerous to you and the horse if you try to rush through it. The gate's got a gravity latch with a toggle on it, which simply means we have to throw the toggle and then the gate will swing freely. Now this gate's fairly neutral as far as its swing is concerned, meaning that it's going to stay roughly where we leave it, so that's good. Now what we're going to do, when we open the gate from this side, I'm going to ride Sonny up parallel to the gate and stop him here. And I'm going to release the latch with my right hand. I'm going to back him up a little bit, maybe get him to side pass some, and I'm going to continue to ask him to back up. Now, this is one of those times that can be dangerous as far as going through the gate is concerned. Because if he rushes through the gate, of course, I could swing the gate open and get it out of the way. That's one thing I could do. However, if we start through the gate and he decides to go through more rapidly than I want to, we've got the latch on the left side, which could cause a problem for my left leg, and then the latch on the gate itself. So you need to have your horse schooled in patience before you attempt to go through in that manner. Now, to complete the closing of the gate, again, imagine me on horseback. I'm going to ride him basically parallel to the gate, and then I'm going to pull the gate shut. Now, if he's standing in the plane of the posts, I'm going to use the gate to exert a little bit of pressure on him to get him to either side pass or move forward for the gate to be shut. And then at that point, I'll let him stand there a minute and then move on to the next activity that we want to involve ourselves with. One thing that you need to do in preparation for opening the gate is you need to shorten your reins a little bit in order to maintain quick control of your horse if necessary. We'll ride up parallel to the latch. Stop him in position for us to be able to reach over and flip the toggle. And then back him up a little, open the gate, make sure it's wide enough to clear your legs and the horse, ease him forward. And then shut the gate and have him continue to stand there for a few seconds, again to realize that that's not his cue to move.
One other thing we want to remember about a gate like this, as Dave said, it's a gravity gate. It'll open, but a strong wind will shut this gate pretty fast. And I've seen that, so you want to remember, you want to have patience with your horse, and remember this is not as safe as maybe a showing condition.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to ride him directly into that corner where the hinges of the gate are, and then I'm going to swing him around parallel. It's important for me to be patient. If I'm impatient, jerk the latch and throw the gate, that impatience basically communicates to him as well. and we're essentially unlearning what we've spent time developing in terms of patience and waiting for cues. Easy. Out around the gate, hold it, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm going to release the gate, and as we said from the initial video, that the gate is pretty well swing neutral, so it's going to stay about there. I don't want it to hit him in the head. I want to be sure that doesn't happen, so I'll need to back him up, move him around, regain control of the gate with my right hand, and then walk him up and close it. Easy, 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 easy. Shortening the rein so that I've got good control. I'm not going back through the gate, so I'm going to keep him off of it a little bit. I don't want him to start through it. I'm going to ride him straight up on the left side of the latch. Easy, easy. Whoa, whoa. Easy. Come on, son. Come on. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Easy. Now, if you end up with some kind of problem, you can always get some help from your horse. Sonny, shut the gate. Shut the gate. Shut the gate.
Thank you, Dave, for that great lesson on our off-the-track thoroughbred, Sonny.